So Trump has sent final warning to Abuja, and now he is about to take action. He has recalled the African military, that is African Military Command, initially sent to Germany. He has recalled them for contingency plans on what to do in Nigeria. And now they have come out, they finalized their planning and given Trump the master plan of their operation. Nobody knows how it will be. Nobody knows when it will begin. But as we speak now, Trump is likely to be on the way. Now, listen to exactly how this whole thing started just by watching a news inside his Air Force One.
Now let's talk about Donald Trump. He may be planning yet another military invasion. After Venezuela and Mexico, he's threatening to attack Nigeria. Trump says he will go in guns a-blazing. Why? Because the US president says Christians are being persecuted in Nigeria. So he issued an ultimatum to Abuja. If the Nigerian government does not, and I'm quoting, does not move fast, there's going to be hell to pay. That's what Trump has said. Apparently, he watched a news report on Fox News when he was on the Air Force One, and that kicked off a chain reaction. Here's the report.
Donald Trump has threatened to invade Nigeria. He said the attack would be fast, vicious, and sweet.
If we attack, it will be fast, vicious, and sweet, just like the terrorist thugs attack our cherished Christians. The Nigerian government better move fast before it's too late. If they don't, there's going to be hell to pay.
The warning came just hours after his party suffered major election losses, and it has stunned both Washington and Abuja. The statement was posted on Truth Social. Trump appeared behind a lectern. He accused Nigeria's government of failing to protect Christians. He said Islamic terrorists were killing cherished people. So why did he say this? It started on a flight aboard Air Force One. Trump was watching Fox News. The program claimed Christians in Nigeria were being persecuted. It ignored one key fact, that groups like Boko Haram and ISIS affiliates have killed far more Muslims than Christians. But that didn't matter. Trump was furious. Moments later, he ordered the Department of War to prepare for possible action. Reports say that some U.S. Africa command staff were recalled from Germany. They were told to discuss contingency plans for Nigeria. Nobody knows what those plans are, but Trump's message was unmistakable.
We're going to do things to Nigeria that Nigeria is not going to be happy about, and may very well go into that now disgraced country, guns a-blazing, to completely wipe out the Islamic terrorists.
The timing raised eyebrows. The video came right after Trump's political humiliation. Republican candidates lost key races in Virginia, New Jersey, and New York City. Analysts say he was angry and looking to shift the narrative. This isn't new. Trump often mixes foreign threats with domestic frustration. He's pushed for a Nobel Peace Prize, but he keeps expanding military talk. Nigeria's reaction was swift. Officials in Abuja said they were shocked. A spokesperson for President Bola Tinubu called the threat deeply troubling. Nigeria reminded Washington that it remains a key U.S. ally, and that its security problems are complex. They are not just about religion. They are about land disputes, ethnic tensions, and economic conflict. Nigeria is Africa's biggest democracy. It's also its largest economy, and one of America's closest partners on the continent. The U.S. invests heavily in energy mining and trade. It also provides security and humanitarian aid. A U.S. attack would put all that at risk and destabilize a fragile region. For now, there's no confirmation of military plans, but Trump's words have created uncertainty. A TV segment, a late-night post, and now a diplomatic crisis. It shows how quickly emotion can become policy, and how one statement from arguably the world's most powerful office can rattle an entire continent. Trump's message was loud, but the consequences could be louder.
In anything you do in this life, try and make sure you have somebody who checkmates you, somebody you fear, somebody you respect, like somebody who you listen to, who can always shut you down, because sometimes we misbehave a lot. when we don't have anybody we are answerable to. Do you know that today, if you wake up in Nigeria and hear that 30 people were killed in Benue or in Niger State or in Plateau, whatever, do you know that it won't even make major headline? Do you know what will make the major headline on the news that day? Mr. President jets off to France for work vacation. That is what will make major headline. Or Shetima leaves Abuja for a meeting, a summit in Congo. Those are the things that will make major headlines. We have gotten to that point where human lives no longer matter to us. Now, let me make this very clear. If not because Tinubu on his own started this whole thing, he sold all this seed in 2014, and they are just germinating now. And unfortunately for him, the result is manifesting when he's now the president, because he was bombarding Jonathan that time, going to sponsoring people to America to destabilize Jonathan's government just because of his own agenda. Today, those reports are now materializing and it is now working against him. That is how God works. And who told you I'm not even happy now that this thing is happening? Anyway, let me even make my own proposal. Dear President Trump, Abby, yeah. I have some young sisters, and very pretty young sisters. They are not married. In case your boys that are coming, you have any single one among them, they can come back home with multiple, you understand? Then, in case you have girls coming too, what am I doing? I'm not married. And you know, all my life I have determined to marry an American, especially the military, because I want to be an army. You understand? Please, you should come very fast. We have palm wine and rich for you. Okay? Please come, okay? Tinubu, this time around, now we, the citizens, now, we don't get who they speak for us. You go cry. You go cry for that Aso Rock way.